ॐ श्रीपरमात्मने नमः। अथ गीताध्यानश्लोकाः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारदेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वलितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यद्रावती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन अश्वत्थीमविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानूह्यम् केसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनम् बोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानम् मुदा भूयात् भारत पङ्कजम् कलिमल प्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मोहम् करोति वाचालम् पङ्गुम् लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपातमहम् वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् शान्ताकारम् भुजगशयनम् पद्मनाभम् सुरेशम् विश्वाधारम् गगनसदृशम् मेघवर्णम् शुभाङ्गम् लक्ष्मीकान्तम् कमलनयनम् योगिहृद्ध्यानगम्यम् वन्दे विष्णुम् भवभयहरम् सर्वलोकैकनाथम् यम् ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यम् सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यम् योगिनः यस्यान्तम् न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। नारायणम् नमस्कृत्य नरम् चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीम् सरस्वतीम् व्यासम् ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय कृष्णायाक्लिष्टकारिणे नमो वेदान्तवेद्याय गुरवे बुद्धिसाक्षिणे सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धम् गीतामृतम् महत् गीताशास्त्रमिदम् पुण्यम् यः पठेत् प्रयतः पुमान् विष्णोः पदमवाप्नोति भयशोकादिवर्जितः एकम् शास्त्रम् देवकीपुत्रगीतम् एको देवो देवकीपुत्र एव एको मन्त्रस्तस्य नामानि यानि कर्माप्येकम् तस्य देवस्य सेवा। ॐ श्रीकृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः। In the last discussion, we completed the 10th Adhyaya and we are about to start the 11th Adhyaya. Has anyone joined? Nobody has joined yet, but we'll start. Yeah. Arjuna Uvacha.
मदनुग्रहाय परमम्
मदनुग्रहाय परमम्
गुह्यमध्यात्मसंज्ञितम्
गुह्यमध्यात्मसंज्ञितम्
यत्त्वयोक्तम् वचस्तेन
यत्त्वयोक्तं वचस्तेन
मोहोऽयं विगतो मम।
मोहोऽयं विगतो मम मम मोहः विगतः my moha has been gone my moha is gone mohoyam vigataha mama vachastena tena
वचस्तेन
vachastena vachaha tena vachaha because of your vak because of what you are saying
नमस्ते सुदर्शन।
नमस्ते नमस्ते।
Hmm. यत्त्वयोक्तं वचः तेन because of your words मम मोहः विगतः my moha is gone मदनुग्रहाय मत् अनुग्रहाय परमं गुह्यम् अध्यात्मम्
संज्ञित
असंज्ञितम् असंज्ञितं वा
संगीtam is
अध्यात्म
given, but I don't know.
अध्यात्मसंज्ञितम्
Okay.
okay अध्यात्मसंज्ञितं the thing that is being labeled as adhyatma that thing guhyam which is secret param
Paramam,
paramam
ultimate.
paramam ultimate
Yeah.
guhyam the ultimate secret which is known to be as adhyatma sangitam mad anugrahaya in order to do anugraha on me yatva yoktam whatever you have said vachaha tena because of your vachaha because of your anugraha purvaka vachanas mohaha ayam vigataha mama mama mohaha ayam vigataha this moha of mine has been gone that's what he said
It's very straightforward.
very straightforward then what is he saying here मदनुग्रहाय मामनुग्रहार्थं ममानुग्रहार्थम् in order to do anugraha on me paramam niratishayam ultimate guhyam gopyam secret adhyatmasanghitam adhyatmatma viveka vishayam adhya sorry atmanatma viveka vishayam knowing what is atma and what is anatma that is what is adhyatma sangitam यत् त्वया whatever यत् त्वया उक्तं वचः वाक्यं whatever sentences you have stated तेना ते vachasa because of these words which are because of these things that you have told me mohaha ayam vigataha mama that's what he said my moha has gone अविवेक बुद्धिः अपगता इत्यर्थः so what is exactly what is this moha is अविवेक बुद्धि तत् अपगता that's what he says okay and then what does he say any discussion to be had before we go ahead
No, none.
what do you think of this shloka
No, nothing.
no discussion no you go to the next shloka then is my voice audible my voice is it too low
Yes, it is audible.
okay
भवाप्ययौ हि भूतानां
भवाप्ययौ हि भूतानां
श्रुतौ विस्तरशो मया
श्रुतौ विस्तरशो मया
त्वत्तः कमलपत्राक्ष
त्वत्तः कमलपत्राक्ष
महात्म्यमपि चाव्ययम्।
माहात्म्यमपि चाव्ययम् माहात्म्यम् अव्ययम् च कमलपत्राक्ष the one with the eyes of lotus leaves त्वत्तः from you maya for me maya means what maya
To me,
maya
I don't. I'm
by
just
me
saying, by me.
maya means by me right I think so
I've heard it before.
Yes, Maya is my by me.
by me विस्तरशः श्रुतः श्रुतौ भूतानां हि भवाप्ययौ भवाप्ययौ
Sudarshan, please feel free to like
Yeah.
say.
What is this bhava apyayau iti va? Bhava.
Adhyaya is vinasha, bhava is existence. So existence and destruction. You have talked about
Bhavavyayau bhutanam hi shrutau. I have heard to the existence and their vinasha of all the things, all the beings.
Oh,
Vistarashaha. In very detail. Maya, I have listened to all of this. By me, I have listened to all of this. Tvattaha from you. Kamalapatraksha.
always when Vishnu,
Hey,
the first thing you can like.
hey,
It's really,
Kamalapatraksha. Mahatmyamapi chavyayam. I have also heard Mahatmyam, the greatness, and Avyayam, the thing that does not change. I have heard all of this from you. Bhavaha utpattihi, apyayaha pralayaha, तौ भव भवाप्ययौ हि भूतानां श्रुतौ विस्तरशः मया न संक्षेपतः. So he is particularly saying, you are following it.
No, I don't know. Yeah, these are quite
This is
similar.
fine.
All that I follow.
He is basically explain what
Yeah.
it is, and then he is saying Bhutanam Shrutau. So
Ah.
yeah, Bhutanam Shrutau Vistarashaha Maya. I have heard this about all the Bhutas
Yes.
by me. I
In
have heard
detail.
this
Yes.
in detail. Na sanksheprataha. Not in brief.
Not in brief.
In detail. I have heard all of this in detail. Tvattaha Tvatsaka Tvatsakashat. Sorry. Tvatsakashat. What is Tvatsakashat? Hmm. Sakashat.
tava sakashat. From you, I have heard from your mouth or from your proximity.
Sakasha. What is Sakasha? Nearness,
Ah.
proximity. Sakashat. Because of
From you, like
being proximate to you.
hmm.
Tvattaha Tvatsakashat. Okay. From you. Because of the proximity or being near you. Is that what it is? Or is there more? Presence, vicinity.
So many meanings are feeding on vegetables. That is a very different meaning.
Big vegetables, is it?
Yeah, that's a totally different.
Where is the vegetable?
Yeah. Oh, Shakashana.
Oh, that is different.
Oh, yeah.
This is different.
Interesting to see the huge, like, I mean, for someone who doesn't know Sanskrit, I am really amazed by the huge variety of meanings even one word has. It's always mind-boggling.
No, it's not that they have many meanings.
Okay.
The problem is the translation is bad. You need multiple words to explain the same thing.
Oh, but sometimes they're very different, right?
Of course, sometimes
Like
they are
this,
different.
yeah.
But yeah, many times. For example, this nearness, proximity, etc., all mean the same thing.
Okay.
Right? Vicinity, presence, etc.
Okay.
But yeah, I see what you mean. Kamalapatraksha, Kamalasya patram, Kamalapatram, Tadvat akshani yasya, Tava, Saha Tvam, Kamalapatrakshaha, Hey Kamalapatraksha. So he is explaining the how Kamalapatraksha is came about. Kamalasya patram, the leaf of lotus, or the petal of lotus. Kamalasya patram, Kamalapatram.
Oh.
That is what is Kamalapatra. First of all, this itself is a samasa.
Yeah.
Kamalapatra itself is a samasa.
Yeah.
Tadvat akshani, like that, whose
Akshini.
eyes, Akshini, the two eyes. Tadvat akshini, the one with such eyes. Yasya, the one who possesses such eyes. Tava, saha tvam, that is you. Hey Kamalapatraksha, saha Kamalapatraksha tvam. And then he is doing Sambodhana. Hey Kamalapatraksha.
Oh,
this is Sambodhana. Kamalapatraksha. Mahatmanaha bhavaha mahatmyamapi cha avyayam akshayam shrutam iti anuvartate. Mahatmanaha bhavaha mahatmyam. They exist, like, the greatness, right? Mahatmanaha bhavaha.
okay.
The being bhavaha.
The great Greatness.
महात्मनः भावः माहात्म्यम् अपि च अव्ययम् इत्युक्ते अक्षयम्. अव्ययम् means the thing that is without kshaya, without decay. Shrutam iti anuvartate. This is what he is saying. This Shrutam is coming from the previous shloka. Shrutau is here, but there is also Shrutam here. That is also coming forward. That is also being used into the next shloka. Where did he say Shrutam? Okay. Shrutam iti nasti. Astu. तर्हि अनुवर्तते इति किमर्थं वदति शङ्कराचार्यः? श्रुतम् इति अनुवर्तते. Okay. Remain understood. Okay. Anuvartate.
Okay. I don't have
One
anything.
must take the word Shrutau in the context of Avayam Mahatmyam Api. So that is what the
That's
meaning
what.
of Anuvartate is.
Correct. So this Shrutau is coming here as well, into the second line. Here he is specifically talking about the Bhava and Apyaya, the existence, Utpatti, or the Janana and Pralaya, the two. But he is basically saying that the Shrutau is also coming into the next line, saying Shrutam.
Yeah, about his Mahatmya.
Yes. Yeah, that is what I understood. And then he says, Evametad oh, you should. Oh, God, anyone.
It doesn't matter. Evametadyathātthvam.
एवमेतद्यथाच्छत्वम्
Atmanam Parameshvara.
आत्मानं परमेश्वर
Drashtumichhami te rupam.
द्रष्टुमिच्छामि ते रूपम्
Aishwaram Purushottama.
ऐश्वरं पुरुषोत्तम ते पुरुषोत्तमः ते रूपं द्रष्टुमिच्छामि. I would like to see your rupa. What kind of rupa? Aishwaram of Ishvara. Rupa of Ishvara. I already see you. Not this rupa. I want to see that
Rupa of.
Yes. I want to see your
The true Rupa. Okay.
हे परमेश्वरः भवतः ऐश्वरं रूपं दर्शय. द्रष्टुमिच्छामि. एवमेतत् यथा what is this tha? यथाच्छ. How to break this?
Atha means Yatha Uktavan.
Atha iti va?
Atha.
Atha. Atha means yatha uktavan.
No, Yatha is already there. Atha means Uktavan. Uktavantvam.
Atha.
No, it won't be visible there because it's the Kriyapada Rupa of Ahu, Ahuhu, Aha. So it's the.
Aha. Yes. Aha means to say, right? Atha is the past tense.
No, but Aha is he said. Atha is you said. Tvam Atha.
Okay. Can you say the 3 by 3?
It's difficult because Aha, Ahatuhu, Ahuhu, Atha, Ahatuhu, Atha, and again Aha, Ahivaha, Ahimaha, something like that.
एवमेतत् यथा atha, the way you have said it. Tvam atmanam parameshvara, you have talked about this atmanam, the self. Drashtumichhami te rupam aishwaram purushottama. I would like to look at your rupa. So he is saying, evametat nanyatha yatha te yena prakarena atha. The way you have told me, that way only I want to see it.
So, the one who does. So earlier he said one who does Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. He wants to see.
He talked about all his
all
vibhutis,
his
right? In the previous Adhyaya, he talked about all these vibhutis. I think he is referring to that. Eva metat anyatha nanyatha, not otherwise. Yatha yena prakarena atha, the way you have said it previously, in that exact same way, kathayasi, the way you have told, tvam atmanam parameshwara, तथापि द्रष्टुमिच्छामि, तथा अपि द्रष्टुमिच्छामि, तथा अपि इत्युक्ते एव इति स्वीकर्तुं शक्यते वा? Yes. So tatha api, the api can be taken as eva, like that only. Drashtumichhami. Te tava, your, te means your. Jnanaishvarya Shakti Bala Virya Tejobhihi Sampannam. So Aishwaryam, he is giving the definition of what Aishwarya is.
Aishwar, yeah, those different.
Aishwarya is Jnana, Virya, Shakti, Bala. Oh, sorry. Jnana, ज्ञान ऐश्वर्य शक्ति बल वीर्य तेजः ज्ञान.
These are the said to be the classical components of what makes Bhagavan. So there are the Shat Bhagas.
बल भगम.
These
Yes.
Shat Bhagas are Jnana, Aishwarya, Shakti, Bala, Virya, Tejas.
Correct.
So
Bhagam ityuchyate. Tadeva. That's what I was also thinking. I was counting them. If they are six, I said, yeah, this could be Bhaga. But
Because
yeah,
they
you
say
confirm.
Sarvajna, they say it like this, right? Sarva Aishwarya, Sarva Shakti.
Correct.
So like that.
Ananta Jnana is.
So basically every omnipresent, omnipotent.
Yes. Sampannam Aishwaryam Vaishnavam. The Vaishnavam Rupam Purushottama. I would like to see that Vaishnavam Rupam of your Aishwaryam. Aishwaryam Vaishnavam Rupam Drashtumichhami. I would like to look at it. Yuktavan. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it's right.
Please feel
It's
free to.
truly like it's really wonderful to come from Vibhuti Yoga to this. So like we are also feeling the same thing. Like we're feeling some of at least what Arjuna felt. It's so nice to listen to.
Yes. Then he says,
Manyase yadi tachhakyam
Manyase yadi tachhakyam
maya drashtumiti prabho
Maya drashtumiti prabho
yogeshvara tato me tvam
Yogeshvara tato me tvam
darshayatmanamavyayam.
Darshayatmanamavyayam. Manyase yadi tat shakyam maya drashtum iti shakyate manyase shakyam iti manyase chet, if you think that it is possible for me to look at that rupa.
So much humility also. He's asking with a lot of vinayam.
He's saying maya, by me, drashtum, to see, yadi shakyam iti manyase, if you think that I will be able to see such form, Prabho, He Natha, Yogeshwara, the one who is the Ishvara of yoga, Tataha me tvam, so for me you, Darshaya, Atmanam Avyayam, show that Atma. Avyayam Atmanam Darshaya.
Imperishable.
Yes. Manyase Chintyasi che yada maya Arjunena tat shakyam drashtum iti prabho. If you think that I will be able to see it, hey prabho, Swamin Yogeshwara Yoginaha Yogaha Yoginaha Yogaha Tesham Ishvaraha Yogeshwaraha. Hey Yogeshwara. Yoginaha Yoga. Okay, Yogaha refers to those people who are yogis. Yoginaha Yogaha Tesham Ishvaraha. The Ishvara of them is Yogeshwara. Hey Yogeshwara. He is knowing Sambodhana of that Yogeshwara. Yasmat aham ativa arthi drashtum. Ativa arthi drashtum. Ativa arthi. I want it very badly. Drashtum arthi. Yasmat. Why should you show it? Because I want to see it very bad. Tataha kasmat me madhyatham madhyatham darshayatvam atmanam avyayam. Evam choditaha Arjunaha. Arjunena Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Uh, having asked in this fashion. So
So then,
Chodana means having, what is it? Who is it? Chodana means, second.
Sudarshan,
Chodita means provoked or
Provoke, right?
incited.
Yeah.
oh,
But here it means in a positive sense, having been stimulated, having been pressed for.
Right, invitation.
okay.
Okay. Because of this invitation, Choditaha Arjunena, because of this invitation, Shri Bhagavan Vacha is about to say it. Okay. Any thoughts? It's open.
No, only thoughts are it's okay.
Yeah. Any thoughts? Nothing?
The only thought I had is that the way, like, about the way that Arjuna has. So first he has so much desire to see the Vishwarupa, so he like expressed that fully. And then here he's saying that it's all your wish. If you wish to show me, then you can show me. So he's following that with Vinaya also. So I thought that was very like I thought we can learn from that approach.
Yeah. And then
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Pashya me Partha Rupani
Pashya me Partharupani
Shatashodha Sahasrashah
Shatashotha Sahasrashah
Nana Vidhani Divyani
Nana Vidhani Divyani
Nana Varnakritini cha
Nana Varnakritini cha Pashya. Hey Partha, Pashya. Me Rupani Pashya. Look at all these Rupas. How many are there? Shatashaha. In hundreds. Atha Sahasrashaha.
thousands.
In thousands. I think 100,000s.
Okay.
Shatashaha Atha Sahasrashaha. Let's see. I don't exactly know. Nana Vidhani of different kinds. Divyani. Very divine. Nana Varna Kritini. Varna Kritini. What is this Varna Kriti? Varna means color, right?
Yeah, Varna Kriti means
Akriti. Akriti means shape.
Akriti. Okay. Many colors and shapes.
Look at all of them. Okay. Pashya me Partha Rupani Shatashaha Atha Sahasrashaha Anekashaha ityarthaha. So he's saying, hey Partha, Pashya me Partha. Look, hey Partha. Rupani Shatashaha Atha Sahasrashaha. What is the saying basically? Rupani Pashya. Look at my Rupas. And he's saying Shatashaha Atha Sahasrashaha is basically saying Anantashaha. Okay. There is unending. Tani cha Nana Vidhani Naneka Aneka Prakarani, which are different kinds. Divi Bhani, Divi Bhani.
Bhavani.
Oh, Divi Bhavani. Oh, they are like stars. Divi Bhavani.
Oh, I don't.
They are bright like sun. Divi Bhavani. Those things that are in sky, that's what it means. Divi Bhavani.
Okay.
Divya means Divi Bhava. Oh. But what does that mean? Divi Bhavani Kani. Sudarshana Bhavan Janatu Va.
Devi Bhavani, like Yuvesh is saying, it is something which is there, heavenly bodies, Devi Bhavani, or that is there in the divine realms, Devi Bhavani.
Oh, those of divine realms, I think. Okay. Divyani Aprakritikani, unnatural. Nana
I think the better word would be supernatural than unnatural.
supernatural. Unnatural. Oh, supernatural. Aprakritani.
Yeah,
Okay, could be, yeah, supernatural.
yeah. No, I think what Sudarshan was saying, like, correct.
No.
But unnatural that doesn't have like particularly positive like
Oh, I see.
thing. If you say supernatural,
It sounds better.
yeah.
I'm just literal translating it.
Yeah.
Prakritika.
Yeah, that literally it sounds like unnatural and yeah, right.
नानावर्णाकृतानि च नाना विलक्षणाः नाना इत्युक्ते विलक्षणाः डिफ्रेण्ट् नीलपीलादिप्रकाराः नीला मीन्स् ब्लू पीला मीन्स् येलो इत्यादि प्रकाराः एण्ड् अदर्स् वर्णाः तथा आकृतयश्च आकृतयश्च आल्सो द शेप्स् अवयवसंस्थानविशेषाः having different arms, legs, etc. Those that's shape. अवयव संस्थान विशेषाः येषां रूपाणां तानि okay having all these different colors and different body parts and shapes etc. are nana varnakritini तानि सर्वाणि पश्य हे पार्थ इदानीं व्यासः अस्माकं विश्वरूपदर्शनं he'll make us have the Vishwarupa Darshan right here, right now. So let's go. Yeah.
Pashyadityan vasun
Rudran.
Vadmasun Rudran
Pashyadityan vasun rudran.
Ashvinau Marutastatha
Ashvinau marutastatha.
Bahunyadrishtapurvani
Bahunyadrishtapurvani.
Pashyascharyaani Bharata.
Pashyascharyaani bharata. Pashya. Ascharyaani. Hey Bharata. Hey Arjuna. Pashya. Look. Pashyaadityan vasoon rudran ashvinau marutastatha. Look at all my different forms. Pashya adityan. Look at the 12 adityas. Vasoon, the Ashtavasus. Rudran, the Ekadasha Rudras. Ashvinau, the two Ashwini Devata. Devatau. Marutaha, the Marutgana. There are so many Maruts. Bahun Drushtapurvani. All these which you have never seen before. Drushtapurvani. Wait a second. Bahun Drushtapurvani. Bahun Drushtapurvani.
Bahuni adrishtapurvani.
Oh, Bahuni Adrushtapurvani. Yadrushtapurvani. Yeah. Yeah. I missed the yeah. Yeah. Adrushtapurvani. You have never seen these before. Bahuni. Many. Pashya. Look. Ascharyani. Causing Ascharya. Bharata. पश्य आदित्यान् द्वादश वसून् अष्टौ रुद्रान् एकादश अश्विनौ द्वौ मरुतः सप्तगणाः ते तान् सप्त इति 49 is that correct?
I don't.
सप्त means 49 77
Yeah, correct.
सप्त गणाः ते तान् पश्य.
It was believed that every week there is a certain wind pattern. That is how the Marut, I mean, in a year 52, but 49, and then 3 were like the close companions of Rudra. That is, those 3 weeks were ruled by Rudra. Whereas the rest 49 weeks were by his supposed children, which were the Maruts. That's why even in the Rudra and all, right, he is very often referred to as he is compared to the coming advancing storm, like a hurricane. Yeah.
तथा च बहूनि अन्यान्यपि look at all these different अदृष्टपूर्वाणि we have never seen before मनुष्यलोके त्वया न अदृष्टपूर्वाणि in this मनुष्यलोक you have never seen this त्वत्तः अनेन वा केनचित् त्वत्तः अन्येन वा केनचित् not okay, not by you. Not only these things are not seen by you, not by anybody else.
Not by So this Shringeri Acharya Jagadguru Mahasanidan, he's had a very beautiful point in his speeches. He's mentioned multiple times. He said, actually, here a doubt will come, which he says it's not in any other bhashya, but people will have the doubt that he showed this to
Arjuna.
no, when he was a small child, right? There's other story of Vishwarupa Darshana.
Mm.
So he shows it to his mother. Though everyone knows the story of eating mud. And, yeah. So Shringeri Acharya says actually what Krishna says can't be wrong because this is in masculine gender, is it? It's not
Krishna Purvani is in female.
female. No, he says that Purusha, I don't know Sanskrita, but what he said that he has not shown it to any other man before. But he has shown it earlier during his childhood too.
Just a second.
Yeah, so that he had mentioned in many of his speeches.
Adityan Sumarutashthatha Bahuna Drishtani Vashyan Ascharyaani Bharata. Yeah, maybe he is different. Please share that.
Yeah,
Please.
I'll share
If
the
you
video of
are
that.
able to find
I'll
it.
find the video for sure.
No, but I have one question. I mean, not particularly about this verse, but about the entire chapter as a whole.
Hmm.
Many people, right, say that Deva Sakshatkara, that is Ishvara Sakshatkara, will be the goal of life, and that's the best thing that can happen to anyone.
Hello.
That
You're cutting out. Can you repeat the last statement?
okay? No, is this better?
Yeah, yeah.
The nagging doubt that I had was they say many schools of thought believe that Ishvara Sakshatkara is the ultimate goal. So
Hmm.
my question is, if Krishna showed the Vishwarupa Darshana, which by himself he is qualifying that he has not shown anybody
Hmm.
except Arjuna, which he'll be showing right now. So how is it that such a divine blessed form, which only Arjuna got to witness, led him to just go to Swarga? In fact, if they believe that Ishvara Sakshatkara should have led them to moksha, Arjuna also should have gotten moksha, right?
It's
And
not enough.
and
He
and
needs
not
to get
just that.
Atma Sakshatkara.
Hmm?
Uh, Moksha is only possible when you have Atma Sakshatkara. That's what, even if Bhagavan comes and shows you his form, uh, it's not sufficient. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can only quote what my guru says in this. He said that so if people have any other idea of moksha that they have to do so they want to be in Vaikuntha and do service, or they say that they always want to be by the side of Bhagavan. They always want to do something. So he asked one question. So he said, for how long?
Hmm.
So all those things also have to end. So how long will you keep massaging the feet of Vishnu? Even though that's such a wonderful thing, we all would love to do that. But his one question is, how long will you do that? Would Bhagavan also not want to get bored of that and not want some privacy? So he used to say these type of things.
That could be. But
Yeah. Mm.
I think the point of all of this is this:
Hmm.
knowing that Bhagavan is everywhere. That is what I think. That is what he will show later also.
Hmm.
If you just go ahead, that's what he is going to show.
Yes.
In the sense that if you are able to see that Paramatma is everywhere,
Hmm.
that is what will cause mukti, right? Yes, ma'am. Please feel free to unmute yourself. There is no need to raise hands and all.
Yeah, namaskara sarvebhyah.
Namaskara.
I just wanted to just start my point after the current,
No problem.
who is speaking. That's why I raised my hand. If we remember in one of our previous adhyayas, I mentioned that once we understand that Bhagwan is within us only and that awareness is there, then the point of moksha, svarga, and naraka has no uh, actual this one at all effect at all, because we are with Bhagwan always, or Bhagwan is always with us. That awareness is there. Secondly, uh, even in one of the avatara, if I remember, when Vishnu was coming to Bhuloka, and all his bhakta says that why should we be here in Vaikunta? We'll also come along with you. So the most of the Rishi Munis and the Sevakas were his bhaktas only. And third point, this is my analogy. When the Shushti Sthiti Laya is happening, if we take Suryadev, then we are just like his race. Every race, the crores and crores of infinite rays are coming out from sun. So each race has its own purpose, getting energized. It goes to the different cycles of energy transfers, and ultimately it will somehow reaches Surya Mandala. So it's like complete cycle. It's not permanent over there. What Pranav ji was also saying that. So there is no point actually being in one place, or there is also one more thing is that wherever we are there, the awareness is that Bhagavan is with us. The place doesn't matter. That's all from my end.
I think the concept of space and time itself collapses. If we actually
Yes,
understand
exactly.
what the Bhagavad Tattva is, if we actually know it, in the sense that uh, he is only space, he is only time, he is everything that we see. Right? I think that is where we need to eventually get to. Ashya Ascharya.
Yeah,
And
like
one
ma'am
more
said, no
point I
matter
wanted
if
to
it's always
share.
some specific idea, like you have to go somewhere to see Bhagavan, then there's always the chance that if you don't go there, you'll be unhappy. So, like that was a really good. The
Right.
time and like we are saying, the time, space, or like causation, like you want to do something very specific, you want to get some specific role, that also will have an end. Or we might get bored of it simply because it's very specific. It would it like we would I mean we all think we want to be in Vaikunta. I don't know, people who are actually in Vaikunta only can comment on this. But yeah. So my guru used to say out of in a fun way that for how long will you do that? Will you not like it's natural for everyone to get bored of all kinds of things. So and Bhagavan also will not want to like so he also gave this really nice example of so I've not come across the story before, but he had mentioned there's the story when so after Rama and Sita get married, Hanuman wants to always be with Rama and serve him, but Sita and Rama have to spend some time alone. So gets kind of like unhappy about that he's not able to do anything. So then he was telling me there's one story where Devi comes as she's anyway Narayana Sahodari, so Parvati comes in the form of a young girl. She says, "I'm his cousin." Then she distracts him. So that was a very new story for me. But he gave that point also that like we also can't do service all the time. Maybe there's nothing to do sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, even that is also time bound, and even Bhagwan, if he wants to come, he has to find some reason, no? So he made Daya Vijaya like as a ordinary this one. They were also influenced by the Maya, and they had to come here for three janmas, and for their sake, he again Bhagwan also came down. So it's all Leela. So nothing is permanent, but only permanent what the Bhagwan says is in this through this Bhagavad Gita that I am the permanent. The rest everything is temporary.
See, in fact, this Vishwarupa Darshana itself, if you look at it this way, he, before Arjuna was not seeing it, and then he saw it. And then after seeing it, Krishna stopped and it was gone.
Yeah.
So all of this is still part of Maya.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Even the
Arjuna was
Vishwarupa
not
Darshana
fully.
itself is part of Maya. Just because of the fact that it started, had a middle and an end.
Yeah. It was a mystical experience or spiritual
Definitely.
experience.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah. Anything else you would like to add, ma'am? I see that your hand is
No,
raised.
but if we go by that logic that anything which comes and goes, then we will have to also apply the same logic to Atma Jnana, right? Then we'll have to say, when you say Maya was Anadi, but it has an Antya, then we say, I didn't have this Jnana till this point. Now that I have left my Deha and Mano Buddhi, I have now only I have got Atma Buddhi. Then
The problem is this: it's not that you're getting something new. When you say somebody got mukti, somebody got atma jnana, it's not getting in the traditional sense of getting things. Uh, one way I have heard, this is what I have heard, that when these people, when they get this atma jnana, when they have that anubhuti, they say that they feel like it has always been there. It's not like they found something new.
Yes,
They say that it was always there. This is exactly what we were just blind to. Now we are seeing it. And even after not being in that state, even if they are unable to see it later, they still know that it's the state that exists.
Mm. Yeah, we see that people just happily give up their body with buddhi, like whatever they did sadhana, so that they could get that atma buddhi with all chitta shuddhi. It's not like only if they have that, like one. It's not like they need to have that to experience it, because we see that people are like, doesn't matter what happens to this. They are not at all bothered about their sharira or anything, which was necessary for them to even like realize the truth. So that also I think is another like. Uh,
May I take a couple of more minutes?
yes, please.
Yeah. Recently, I was just developing something like I used to chat GPT, and then I thought, why not ask certain questions? And day before yesterday, I asked when AI is going to become NI. I asked ChatGPT this question, and it gave certain answers. And one of the explanation, because it's quite lengthier. If anyone of you interested, I'll just share that conversational discussion with the AI, which is actually not possible by the way it is devised. And it said, I don't have consciousness. And that
Mm.
is the kind of answer starts giving, which you already know, but the way it frames the sentences and gives it, then one will appreciate the worth of being born as a human being. I
Mm.
don't have this, I don't have that. You can freely think. You have living brain. It says such a precise sentences. And immediately next day, that was yesterday, I got one more video from another group saying, "What is consciousness?" And consciousness is not inside human body. And a human body is just a structure. And as a human, it is transferred through mind, and the body is only an instrument. So the consciousness is driving, and it's in a cosmos, it's in a Brahmanda, Vishwa. So when we say that why we didn't get this kind of jnana or buddhi, and why that's why Maya and all this, it's just simple as um, every individual has their own perception, or not perception, perceiving capability to see the light. The rest of the time it is actually blurred. And as Bhagavan says, is you need that chitta shuddhi, and those kind of the purification samskar, or otherwise the abhyasa, so that that maya, the darkness, is gets removed to see the this one. Just like if you want to see the sun in the daylight, and but clouds are covered. That's all from my end.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I got a
Yeah,
call in the middle, so I had to take the call.
yeah, this helps us in one that made your point made me think actually. Okay, do you want
What is
mom
it?
to repeat
Yeah. Just
in
in
a brief?
brief, if you can. I'm sorry, I got a call. I had to take it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually how AI was answering. I was just, trying to understand if someone has already answered, because AI accumulates all the question and queries, and this one, and it does a rating to pull out the answers. Like it has a different. Somebody has answered already. I wanted to know what actually it would respond. It says like that I don't have a living brain like you. I am only super intelligent,
Mm.
but I don't have feeling. I
Yes.
don't have drive.
There is no that conscious lived experience. That is what it lacks.
Yes.
Although it can
And
form all these sentences. Yeah.
also it says I don't have a goal.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't have any intention to do anything.
Hmm.
So it conversely says that you have it. You
Hmm.
have it, and you have living brain. And it goes on and on saying that it just because I had asked certain questions about punya, papa phala, and then calculation stuff like that. It started answering only the Hindu philosophy. I said, why are you answering only Hindu philosophy? Because I'm going with a personal choice. I said, no, that's where you are going wrong. I want my personal choice as well as the holistic information. Then it started giving. So human has the tendency that freely can process the same question differently by different people. Yeah, this is, and yesterday I was just mentioning before you joined the. I got a video. Probably it is from the ISKCON people.
Hmm.
Someone explaining that Chetana is a consciousness is outside. It's everywhere, spread across. And a human being, human body is separate. It is not within us. But the other philosophy says that it is within us, but is outside. And the mind is also a different entity, not just within the body as like functioning some heart or a brain or certain things. Perception. So,
This is
if
exactly
you
what. Yeah, yeah. Please continue. I'm sorry.
if you people are okay agree, and then I'll share in the group that
Yes, yes.
information.
Please
Yes,
share it in
As
the
please.
well
group.
as the chat, it might look very childish, but still
No,
I'll
no,
share.
no. Otherwise, you can send it to me and Pranav personally if you
And
feel
also
I'm
see that
comfortable
once
sharing it in the
again.
group.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, what I think is this is what Sarvapriyananda Swami also wrote a paper
Oh.
and related to consciousness and all
Oh.
with some other computer scientists. They
Oh.
asked him to be a co-author in that
Oh.
thing, and like he one of them convinced him that if like look at your brain, right, the mind, it's like something that can reflect the consciousness, right? You are only telling that it is reflected consciousness.
Hmm.
We are having personal experience, etc., because of this reflected
Hmm.
consciousness. And then what if we make a machine
Hmm.
that can also reflect consciousness? According to your philosophy, consciousness is everywhere,
Hmm.
right? Consciousness has no beginning or end.
Hmm.
You have made this mind in such a way that it can reflect it,
Hmm.
right? It through evolution it came up.
Hmm.
Similarly, what if we make a machine
Hmm.
which can also reflect consciousness?
Hmm.
That is, it will also have its own lived
Live
experience,
like. Oh,
right?
okay.
Then it can also get mukti,
Yeah, I have asked one question
Yeah.
saying that I can become or simulate like natural intelligence provided it has given that section also. I'll just share. It's quite
Yes.
interesting. Yeah, that's all from my end. Dhanyawad.
We'll continue. We'll do one more and stop.
No, that was it. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Your point actually made me realize like what is. I feel like because of AI, we are able to understand what is actually valuable in life. So there is there are so many negative things in about AI,
Hmm.
but this is making it clearer what is valuable about human life. It's not our intelligence. It's not our ability to do something. It's not our ability to contribute something useful to society. None of those things. What people normally how they normally value themselves and others. Like I think AI might be like showing us what actually is like the purpose of human life is by
True,
showing
true.
what machines can't do.
Yeah, I'll share individually in that case.
Yes.
Otherwise, it is totally applicable even for the Adhyatma reading within the group also.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Radha.
We'll do one more shloka and stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
This is
Dhanyawad.
the next shloka.
इहैकस्थं जगत्कृत्स्नं
इहैकस्थं जगत्कृत्स्नम्
पश्याद्य सचराचरम्
पश्याद्य च पश्याद्य सचराचरम्
मम देहे गुडाकेश
मम देहे गुडाकेश
यच्चान्यद्द्रष्टुमिच्छसि
यच्चान्यद्द्रष्टुमिच्छसि. He's saying, just a second before we go to the
Yes.
commentary. इह एकस्थं जगत्कृत्स्नं पश्य अद्य सचराचरम्. So iha here ekastham only in one thing, the thing that is there in only one. Jagat kritsnam, all of this jagat. Sacharacharam, which is of the nature of moving and non-moving, everything. Mama dehe pashya. In my deha, look. Hey Gudakesha, yachanyad drashtumichhasi. What else do you want to see? Yachanyad drashtumichhasi. What else do you want to see? इह एकस्थम् एकस्मिन्नेव स्थितम्. So iha here ekasminneva sthitam, at one place only, that has been concentrated or put together. Jagat kritsnam samastam iti, kritsnam ityukte samastam jagat samastam pashya adya idanim, right now you see. Sacharacharam saha charena acharena cha vartate mama dehe gunakesha. So this is what he's saying. Everything that is, it is all of this is there in my deha only. The thing that moves and those things that do not move. Yacha anyat jaya parajayadadi. Yacha anyat, what else? Okay. For example, jaya, parajaya, etc. Yat shankase, what are your doubts? Tadva jayema yadiva. No jaye, oh jayena yadi jayema yadivano jayayuhu iti yat avochaha. So he has already said yat jayema yadivano jayayuhu. Yadva jayema yadivano jayayuhu yaneva hatva न जिजीविषामस्तेषाम् what Deva sthitah pramukhe dhartarashtraha. These are the words of Arjuna. He said, either we win or we lose.
Trying should
But
be
both are bad,
Yeah.
etc. He goes on in second Adhyaya, right?
Yes.
He says all this. So whatever your doubts are, iti yat avochaha, whatever you have said before, tadapi drashtum yadi ichhasi vada. So that is what you want to see. Yachanyat, what else? He is asking, what else do you want to see? So he is pointing out what else he could be wanting to see. Shankaracharya is pointing out. For example, he had some doubts, right? He, maybe it's about Jaya and Apajaya, etc. I think we'll do one more, or should we stop? No, we can sub to others. If they have time, we can do one more.
3 minutes.
We'll do a last.
2 minutes. Yeah. न तु मां शक्यसे द्रष्टुम्
न तु मां शक्यसे द्रष्टुम्
अनेनैव चक्षुषा
अनेनैव स्वचक्षुषा
दिव्यं ददामि ते चक्षुः
दिव्यं ददामि ते चक्षुः
पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्
पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्. न तु मां शक्यसे द्रष्टुम् अनेकैव स्वचक्षुषा. You cannot see me with your these normal eyes that you have. It is not possible for you to see me. Divyam dadami te chakshuhu. I will give you divine eyes. Pashya me yogam aishwaram. Look at my yogam. Aishwaram yogam me pashya. Look at that.
Oh, this is like a spoiler for this is like a teaser for the next time.
Natumam Ishvara Rupadharam. Sorry.
No, nothing.
न तु माम् ऐश्वररूपधरं शक्यसे द्रष्टुं नेनैव प्रकृतेन स्वचक्षुषा स्वकीयेन चक्षुषा येन शक्यसे द्रष्टुं दिव्येन तत् दिव्यं ददामि ते तुभ्यं चक्षुः तेन पश्य मे योगम् ऐश्वरम् ईश्वरस्य मम ऐश्वरं योगं योगशक्त्यतिशयम् इत्यर्थः. Sanjaya Uvacha. So, okay, this is continuing into Sanjaya. Okay, this is what he said. I think this is exactly what he said. There is no difference between what he was trying to explain and what Shankaracharya said. Right? God's grace. Tena Pashya. Oh, that's what he said. Yeah. All right, we'll stop here. We'll continue from here. The next discussion. Thank you very much for joining. धन्यवादाः नमस्कारः.
धन्यवाद.
सर्वं
Thank you, Venkatramana.
परमेश्वरार्पणमस्तु. कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि.
धन्यवादः नमस्कारः.
नमस्कारः.
नमस्कारः.